I'm going to show you how to check stock for these Labubu drops. So this is 195, which is big into energy. So first you need to follow the rules of the what they call the URL trick. So you want to find the last one in the batch. So this one is a prefix. This is the product number, and this is the postfix. So right now I think the way you find it is you land on some product. Let's just show you from the beginning. Actually, so you land on some product ID. So this is the URL without the little stock number. So then you can go ahead and copy that over here, and you go ahead and do a dash. Now what you do is perform essentially a binary search by incrementing these. So let's say 22237. Let's do 25237, right? This one says it's sold out, and it changes the stock number, right? So that means we went too far. How about 23237? That's also too far. Okay, how about we go 22537? So you basically, I mean, there's definitely a better way to do it if you follow a binary search pattern. But essentially, here's the stock. This is a valid one, so we didn't reach the end yet. So see how this matches 537, 537. So I'm going to go ahead and switch this one to, let's go 637. 637 is here. Let's go to 737. 737 is here. How about 837? 837 is not here. So how about 757? It's not here. How about 752? It's not here. How about 751? So I kind of cheated because I already knew that 751 was the last one in the stock. Okay, so now for the next upcoming drop, we need to quickly verify the stock. And generating these in an Excel sheet, as we saw earlier, it's nice, but when the server is overloaded, clicking on all these URLs are going to break the site, because these sites are really bad. They make way too many requests and they just break themselves, and also they rate limit you, so you're going to get those error messages. So what needs to be done here is you want to be making requests to this refreshBox XHR. So this thing, you know, ideally would be nice if I was able to just replay it, but I can't do that. What that's going to give me is, this one actually worked, but let's just go ahead, copy as fetch, and I'm going to go and paste it here. See, it's going to give me some issues. First of all, that was the header issue, so I'm going to go ahead and remove the header that it didn't like. There it is. It's this one. It's priority header. So see how it gave me the local time is incorrect, right? So the server checks the time, and it also checks these signatures. And in order for me to grab these signatures, I have to reverse engineer the whole application, and the code is actually obfuscated, but that's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and open my source. It already got loaded for me for some reason. So if I'm gonna go to the POPMART frame, let's see. There's a lot of these. It's not what we want. It's this one we want. Here we go. CDN global. And then it's going to be under the next static, and then it's going to be under chunks, it's going to be under pages, it's going to be under user, and it's going to be this app. I think the way to find it is you can do something like Control F and search for app. Actually, maybe Control Shift app, search for app. That actually doesn't help much. I wish you can search by file name, but it doesn't seem like it's doing that. But whatever. Forget that. So CDN global NAUS prod, chunks, pages, blah 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 app. So in this app you're gonna find so see how it's all obfuscated? It's really hard to figure out what anything does here. So you're gonna just search for refresh box until you find this one. So this right here exposes this O object, which is an obfuscated name of some function that they minified. So I need to get this globally. So I'm going to go ahead and set a breakpoint here, and I'm going to go ahead and refresh. As you can see, it now hit our breakpoint, and now we have our O, and I'm going to right click on it and say, oh, actually not in this pane, but right here. See how there's a local scope? Right here, there's our O, add stores global variable. Okay, now I'm going to remove my breakpoint, and I'm just going to continue. So now, since I have my temp1, I can now, make posts. Let's just go ahead and await this. I can make signed requests. So now I can basically write a little script, and I'm going to copy that for you guys to copy over. So here we go. So what we're going to do here is find the top, find our starting number, which is 22751, and then find our ending number, which is, I don't know, like 100 in the future. How about 851? And when it drops, you just hit enter and run it. But before the drop, I'm just going to go ahead and check the stock for the previous ones. So I'm going to go with 651 to 751. Now, I have this set to a delay of 1000, which is 1 second. I'm afraid of getting rate limited, so I'm going to stick with that. You can try lower, but what that's going to do is it's going to print the stock of every box. So 1 means they're grayed out. So those are going to be the ones that are just basically taken. 2 means they're just unavailable. Maybe it's the other way around. Let me just click on 1. See how slow the pages load compared to how fast the actual API loads? So yeah, see, 2 is actually locked and 1 is completely out of stock. So I was a little bit wrong. 0 is what we want. If we get a 0, you click on it and you grab it. But yeah, I know this is out there, but hopefully I'll write these things down. But this is just one way to do this. And as you can see, I'm not being rate limited right now. This has been blocked. This is unrelated. So I'm going to go ahead and remove these random errors. So yeah, if you see a 0, then you can grab it. But I don't see any zeros. This whole batch is taken. But as you can see, like even when the site is slow, you can sort of get this done. Okay, hopefully this works.